like other girls your age." She said that like my age wasn't 25. Like I didn't have more pressing matters than dresses and dancing, even though I didn't have a family like her. I knew she meant well, though. "Or I can put more money on Grand's account," I reminded her. "It won't be much, but every little bit helps." Every little bit meant a little less debt, meant a little closer to the impossibility of not owing anyone anything. A dream, but one that had my singular focus. Harriet put a hand to her mouth. "Oh, Allie, I'm sorry. I didn't consider that," she admitted, pulling me into a hug. Her vanilla-scented sheets of thick brown hair tickled my skin as she squeezed, then stepped back. "But it makes my point even more. You're doing this for your Gran. I'm doing this for Nessa. And neither of us will fail." The distinct click of boots against the cold tile floor made us step further apart, and I snatched up my mug, swallowing my tepid coffee in one swallow. My break was over. Lori's beaky nose appeared around the corner to the break room before she did, wearing her usual half scowl. Her thin blonde hair was, as always, slicked back into a perfect knot, exaggerating her already bird-like features. That nose, those beady, crafty eyes. "Allison will take Ruby for me this afternoon," Harriet spoke before Lori complained, which she'd undoubtedly come to do. "I have a personal matter to attend to." Lori's nose rose in the air. "We should handle personal matters on personal time." "Yes, and typically I would, but I do not care." Lori raised a hand for silence, cutting her off. "Allison, you understand how important Ruby Hartford's patronage is to us, correct?" I nodded. "I do." Those beady eyes gave me a slow once-over, but she didn't comment on my appearance, which was an approval. "Good. Don't fuck it up." Lori turned on her high-heeled boots and stalked away as Harriet and I exchanged a look. "On that note, I have to get out of here before I miss this meetup," she said. "Ruby will be here in 20 minutes. Don't make her wait." "Duh," I countered, disposing of my mug and the stack with the others. "Now go. Don't be late. I have work to do." Once Harriet left, I went the opposite direction toward the floor. I needed time to set up the private booth where I'd service Ruby, but I took a moment to check my appearance in the mirror first, to make sure it was just so. Black shoes, black pants, black logo top, hot pink lip, no jewelry. That was our uniform here, and deviation would earn you a demerit at best, and at worst, fired on the spot. We could do whatever we wanted with our hair. It was encouraged. The more intricate/interesting, the better. I always had braids. Now I pulled them all over one shoulder, taking comfort in their familiar swing against my hip as I moved to my station. It was fortifying, a concrete feeling to connect to in a moment that was feeling more and more surreal. My hands were going in Ruby Hartford's hair today. I was great at my job. You had to be in a place like this. Working at a salon in the Apex meant a wage where you could do more than keeping yourself alive. Another high commodity. As much as the world had changed, the obsession with beauty had not. But that was no complaint. Though I'd hated growing up in a salon, spending long days at my mother's feet on the weekends, inhaling the odors of chemical straighteners and acetone, I was grateful now. I was grateful then too, but as an adult, I had a better understanding of why she taught me formulations with painstaking precision, made sure I had an eagle eye for split ends, perfect braiding techniques, everything I could need to know to wear the title of stylist. She knew it could keep me alive after she was gone. I'd watched Harriet's prep work for Ruby enough times to know what I needed to gather, but I still smiled when I saw the note she'd left. Sure of you.